What rules should children follow at home in your countries? There are numerous rules that children should to follow in my countries. First and foremost, like children should to follow the cultural norms in facing respect for elderly people, such as their grandparents or their parents. Besides that, when I was a little child, my parents also like give me a list of some like the rules I need to follow, and as I remember this, I will ask from my parents if I'm going home lately. I need to brush my teeth after I wake up, and before I go to sleep. I go to bed, and I also want to go to bed before 9 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. go to school. And yes, besides I also eat enough 3 meals of the day. Yes, but I think it's good for me is to have a healthy lifestyle, and yes, I can like improve overall my health and my study. On what occasions does students be forgiven if they don't follow some rules? One instant uh, that like people can overlook their mistake of children that they have a suitable reasons for their actions. In some cases, in some serious cases, children have an actions. They want to show their reasons. Yes, they maybe in some case can forgive them, and in case that children just like a little or under 5 years old, they always like forgive the cleaning the toys at the play, and I think that can forgive them. What rules should people follow when using public transport? Public transport. First of all, that maybe like people cannot cut line when using vehicles. Besides that, they need to follow some rules from yes, they had learned from the school or something like this. And besides that, they need to give away for emergency vehicles. And I think this one important things that people like the people who use vehicle need to follow that give away for the pedestrians. Yes. What kinds of rules do people need to follow in the public spaces? I will divide the two main public place. Firstly, that in some coffee shop like the restaurant, yes, they must like the speak minimum and use gentle language. Besides that, they also keep silent. In some coffee shop require like the silently environment like the coffee shop for studying or working. Yes, and what are the reasons that cause people to break the rules? I don't know. I don't know much about this, but I think that people think is this their rule is not is unsuitable for them, and they don't want to follow this rule. Just in some case, in my school, yes, have some students want to show their selves, and they want to like the different from the other students, so they sometimes breaking the rules for not reasons they just want to eat, and yes, and they do it. When people break the rules, how would they be punished in your country? It's also depend on the level of the actions they did. Yes, but in some like the gently case, they will have like pay some money for the government. In some serious case, will faces the dire consequence.